system's right, nothing like this will happen again. But Becker believes such thinking fails to take life seriously or to admit the lived truth of the terror of creation, of the rumble of panic underneath everything. That panic comes from death. Death is irreducibly unpredictable and inexorable. The same message comes through in an article written in the New York Times Magazine during the time of the Beltway sniper who was shooting people in the Washington, D.C. area in what appeared to be a completely random way, without concern for race or age. Ann Patchett wrote, "We are always looking to make some sort of sense out of murder in order to keep it safely at bay. I do not fit the description. I do not live in that town. I would never have gone to that place, known that person. But what happens when there is no description, no place, nobody? Where do we go to find our peace of mind? The fact is, staving off our own death is one of our favorite national pastimes. Whether it's exercise, checking our cholesterol, or having a mammogram, we are always hedging against mortality. Find out what the profile is, and identify the ways in which you do not fit it. But a sniper taking a single, clean shot, not into a crowd but through the sight, reminds us horribly of death itself. Despite our best intentions, it is still, for the most part, random. And it is absolutely coming." Patchett and Becker expose the common ways we seek to deny the rumble of panic. This book is an effort to do what they urge, to take life seriously. I want to help listeners live life well, and even joyfully against the background of these terrible realities. The loss of loved ones, debilitating and fatal illnesses, personal betrayals, financial reversals, and moral failures, all of these will eventually come upon you if you live out a normal lifespan. No one is immune. Therefore, no matter what precautions we take, no matter how well we have put together a good life, no matter how hard we have worked to be healthy, wealthy, comfortable with friends and family, and successful with our career, something will inevitably ruin it. No amount of money, power, and planning can prevent bereavement, dire illness, relationship betrayal, financial disaster, or a host of other troubles from entering your life. Human life is fatally fragile and subject to forces beyond our power to manage. Life is tragic. We all know this intuitively, and those who face the challenge of suffering and pain learn all too well that it is impossible to do so using only our own resources. We all need support if we are not to succumb to despair. In this book, we will argue that, inevitably, this support must be spiritual. Let the afflicted hear and be glad. On our wedding day, Kathy and I spoke our vows to each other in front of our friends and families. To the traditional words of commitment, we added a passage of Scripture, Psalm 34, verses 1, 2, and 3, which is engraved on the inside of our wedding rings. It reads, "I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul makes its boast in the Lord. Let the afflicted hear and be glad. O magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together." Saying our vows was a heady moment, and the lofty words of the text enhanced it. We were embarking on a lifetime of Christian ministry together, and we anticipated boldly presenting the God we knew to the world. At the time, however, we almost completely ignored the words at the center of the passage. The text's definition of ministry success is that the afflicted hear and be glad. One of the reasons that phrase was lost on us then was because, as Kathy said later, at that age neither of us had suffered so much as an ingrown toenail. We were young, and the hubris of youth does not imagine pain and suffering. Little did we understand how crucial it would be to help people understand and face affliction, and to face it well ourselves. As I took up life as a minister, I tried to understand why so many people resisted and rejected God. I soon realized that perhaps the main reason was affliction and suffering.